Hi, today's intent will be working with the mantra, I am enough, you are enough. This mantra became an important part of my practice today. When I woke up this morning, I was feeling really fantastic. I was feeling super creative, and my self-confidence was up because I was creating and have been creating all these wonderful projects that I want to gift to you. Slowly throughout the morning, this tape started to come in, and I believe it's a tape that we all share. The one that wants to dismantle, the one that wants to kind of squash us down inside. You know, the one that comes up and says, like, you should have done this, you could have done that. That tape, I believe, is probably one of the most undermining tapes that we can actually play inside, the one that really spreads out toxic energy. So I took a big breath, and I congratulated myself for catching it, and I chose to do something completely different. I chose to work with the mantra, I am enough, you are enough. That you are enough that I'm sending out to you is in hope that you will be able to take this in and also be able at any given time to clean up your own energy so that we can start living in a way that we can feel really great about and that empowers each other. I hope you enjoy the practice. Hi, I want to introduce you to someone very dear to me, Darcy Van Patten. She is a fellow forest yoga teacher, and she'll be joining us today in our practice. Close your eyes. Activate your feet. Immediately turn on Ujjayi breathing. Bring in the audible whisper. Feel for reaching down through your sit bones and your tailbone and lengthening up tall through your spine. Bring your hands onto the front of your heart. Bringing in our intent for practice today. Breathe in, I am enough. Breathe out, you are enough. Take a few more breath cycles to really embody the intent. Start to feel now for your heart beating underneath your hands. Breathe this intent into the front of your heart. Slide your hands to your side ribs, reaching for awareness to the sides of your heart, breathing in the intent. I am enough. You are enough. Bring your awareness now in between your shoulder blades to your back heart. You can reach back with one hand or both hands reaching over the top. If you can't reach back here, feel for putting your awareness there. Breathing in our intent today. Feel for expanding into the back of the heart, that place of receiving. Receive the intent inside. Release your hands back out on your knees. And lightly open up your eyes. The tools that you'll need today in your practice will be a rolled up mat. You can use a rolled up towel, that'll work great for when we do abs. A strap, preferably 6 to 8 feet long, and a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can use books. Get creative. Sit in shoelace, bring your left ankle up on top. If you can't sit in shoelace, put your left heel down on the floor and flex your feet, or you can even sit cross-legged. Seated side bend. Inhale, lengthen up through your spine and extend your left hand out about 12 inches from your hip. Put your palm down. Sink the weight into your hand. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, relax over to the left. Feel for expanding your breath through the right side. Feel the breath starting to nourish inside of your heart. Neck release. Breathe in, sweep, right arm up, and exhale, reach all the way down, touching your beloved if you're next to somebody, and spread out through your fingers. I am enough, you are enough. Completely relax your head over towards the bottom shoulder. To come out of the pose, pull yourself up with a right arm. Take your left hand up against your cheek. Lovingly support your head, bring it back up. Put your hands out on your knees or your thighs. Take a feeling breath. I am enough. You are enough. Second side, switch your legs. Flex out through your feet and extend out through your right hand. Inhale, left arm reaching up. Spread your fingers apart. Exhale, side bend over. Feel for the place where you can release your neck. Maybe the chin will come down, especially if you feel cranky or tight in your neck, or ear over shoulder. Close your eyes, focusing in on the left side of your rib cage. Feel your breath coming in and starting to dissolve tension that you hold there. Neck release. Sweep left hand down towards your hip. Angle it down towards the floor. Spread out through your fingers. And you may want to explore the height of your hand. Sometimes if your hand's lower to the floor, you feel a better relaxed quality through the side of your neck. And sometimes it's upward. Feel for what's correct for you, where you truly feel it. To come out of the pose, pull yourself up with your left arm. Use your right hand and pick your head back up. Hands come back out onto the knee or thighs and take in another big breath. Feel that mantra right there. If you lost it, bring it back in. Open your eyes, lay over onto your back. Prepping for elbow to knee. When you come down, come from the side and lower over onto your back. That way you don't tighten up your neck. Darcy will be showing an elbow to knee variation with your feet down, and I'll be showing you the variation with your legs up. Activate your feet, spread your toes, interlace your fingers, bring them back behind your head. Take a moment, traction your head away from your shoulders and your shoulders down away from your ears. Elbows coming in. Inhale, bring your head and your shoulders up off the floor. Hold in the breath, curl your tailbone up. Exhale, straighten right leg, twist shoulders over to the left. Send your elbows and your triceps upward. Inhale, thigh over to center or foot down, shoulders center. Hold the breath, curl up your tailbone, feel your low back press into the floor. Exhale, straighten left leg, curl head and shoulders over to the right. Pull your belly down towards your spine. Inhale, back to center. Hold in the breath. Curl up your tailbone, low back presses down. Exhale, straighten right leg, twist shoulders to the left. Pull your belly down towards spine. Inhale, back to center. Hold in the breath, curl and lift your tailbone up. Now squeeze your sit bones. Exhale, straighten left leg, curl head and shoulders over to the right. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, curl up your tailbone, squeeze your sit bones. Exhale, straighten right leg, curl shoulders over to the left. Reach dynamically out through your right foot. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, curl and lift your sit bones and tailbone up. Exhale, straighten left leg, curl shoulders over to the right. Bring your right shoulder blade up off the mat. Pull belly down. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath, press low back, bottom ribs down to the floor, curl your tailbone up, squeeze your sit bones. Exhale, shoulders over to the left, straighten your right leg. Press out, feel the line of energy from your foot all the way to your hip. Pull your belly straight on down. Inhale, back to center. Hold in the breath, come up a little higher off of your shoulder blades. Curl your tailbone up. Exhale, shoulders to the right. Extend left leg out. Feel. Inhale, come all the way back down. Set your feet down on the mat. Put your hands on your belly and focus on the mantra. Use the power and energy that you created in elbow to knee to really help bring that intent into full feeling. Kind of melting away those old tapes that you may have going on in there. Bridge pose. Reach hands down towards your heels. Inhale, lifting up, curl your tailbone up and raise your hips up towards the ceiling. Soften around the neck muscles and relax your arms and your hands. Coming right back into the heart center where you had your hands at the very beginning of our practice. Breathing in and working with the mantra. Press down a little more vigorously through your feet. Start to powerhouse up your legs. Exhale, tuck your tailbone up and lengthen your spine, come all the way back down. Grab your rolled up mat, and if it's far away from you, like Darcy and mine is, you need to roll to the side, press yourself up, relax your neck, move your head back up, and then grab your mat. Oh, she had hers right there. Grab the rolled up mat, put it between your legs. Darcy will be demoing how to work with this if your lower back is injured or if you're feeling kind of vulnerable in your sacrum. Feet would be down. Otherwise, bring your legs up. If you're super tight behind the hamstrings, bend your knees a little bit. If your legs start to shake, that's okay. It just reminds you you're alive. Reach up through the ball of the foot or press down, activate your feet. Squeeze the roll. Lace up your hands, this time the unfamiliar way. So those patterns that we're breaking, you can bring this in by a simple thing like changing the cross of your fingers where it feels a little strange. Bring it back behind your head. Elbows coming in. Deep, deep inhale, press low back into the floor. Hold in the breath, curl up your tailbone. Squeeze the roll. Exhale, curl head and shoulders up. Send your triceps, that's the back of your arms, your elbows straight up. Pull your belly down. Inhale, lay shoulders and head back down. Hold the breath, squeeze the mat. Stay down, exhale, press back ribs to the floor. Inhale, balloon your breath down towards your lower back. Hold in the breath, curl up your tailbone, squeeze the inner thighs around the roll. Exhale, curl head and shoulders up. Empty all the breath out, pull belly down. Inhale, lay shoulders and head back down. Stay down, exhale, squeeze the roll. Inhale, a little bit longer now. Hold the breath, curl up your tailbone, squeeze the rolled up mat, squeeze your sit bones. Exhale, curl head and shoulders up. No breath, pull belly down. Inhale, lay shoulders and head back down. Stay down, exhale, squeeze the roll. Full inhale. Hold in the breath, curl up your tailbone, squeeze the roll, squeeze your sit bones. Exhale, curl head and shoulders up. Lift a little bit higher up off of your upper back. Pull low belly down. Inhale, come all the way back down. Exhale, bend your knees and put your feet down. Take out the rolled up mat, Baddha Konasana with back traction. Soles of the feet together. Hands slide up your thighs towards your hips. Grab your thighs and pull out away from your hips and your pelvis. Inhale, bear down towards your pelvic floor and where you're tractioning. Exhale, curl your tailbone a little bit towards the ceiling, lengthening out your lower back. Release. Close your knees, rolling over onto your side. With a relaxed neck, press yourself up. Dolphin. Come over onto your forearms, crawl back on your mat. Lower down onto your forearms and then reach around to measure. Hold right around the top part of your triceps, right below your delts, about midway up your arm. Then pivot, forearms down. If you're working with a shoulder or neck injury, you can work with your hands clasped. That'll make it a little more supportive for your shoulders. Otherwise, forearms down, spread out through your fingers, peek at your hands. Hands are parallel. Press the mat away, relax your neck. Big, long inhale, expand into your upper back. Exhale, come on into Dolphin. Turn your head a little bit left to right, and then feel the weight of your head relaxing and stretching out your neck. Inhale, expanding around your ribs. Exhale, press into your forearms. Bring the weight back towards your feet. Dolphin strut. I'll be doing dolphin strut. Darcy will show you how to work dolphin one leg up as an alternative pose. If you're coming into dolphin strut, turn your right foot out. Reach back with your right hand and grab hold of the calf or towards the ankle. Pull shoulder down, or rather up away from your ear and your neck, and center your focus on the right heel. Second option is to raise up very, very slowly the left leg. Breathe within the challenge of the pose. Exhale, sweep the leg back down. Sometimes it wants to crash. And switch. Reach back with your left hand, grabbing ankle, calf, wherever you can reach. You could even use a strap to lasso it around your foot. Pull in your abs and breathe in, sweep your right leg up. Feel for turning on lines of energy in this inversion. Reaching up through the foot so your arms don't have to work so hard. Use the leg strength to pull the weight up. Use your ab strength to support you. Exhale, come on down, ride the quiver zone. Forearms down, knees down. And press up. Stand up for sun salutations. If you're knee sensitive, you may want to have a blanket. We have a doubled up yoga mat, so it gives us plenty of padding for the knee, but don't risk it if you have knee pain or sensitivity. Always use something to protect your bones. Stand with your feet hip width apart at the top of your mat, and bring your hands back into namaste. Close your eyes, connecting in with a mantra. Take a big feeling moment. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge. Inhale, right leg steps back, knee down. Sweep your arms up. If you need extra breath, don't hesitate to take it. Plank. Set your knees down. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Low cobra. Inhale, open your chest. Hi, Darcy.
Hello.
Exhale, Downward facing dog. Wrap your shoulder blades towards your chest. Spread all the way around your heart. Lunge. Inhale, right leg steps forward, left knee down. Forward fold. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, coming up. Open through the chest. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge. Inhale, left leg steps back, knee down. Arms reach up. Plank. Set your knees down. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Top tailbone, open the heart. Downward dog. Exhale, glide back. Lunge. Inhale, left leg steps through. Right knee down, big sweep. Shift the energy up. Forward fold. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, namaste at the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge. Inhale, right leg steps back, knee down, arms lift. Plank. Knees stay up. Exhale, lower down, belly and chest simultaneously. Shoulders pull back away from the mat. Take another breath here. Pull your shoulders away from the floor. Tuck your tailbone, use your buttock muscles. Inhale, open the chest, cobra or low cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Lunge. Inhale, right leg steps through. Forward fold. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, creatively come all the way up. Open your chest. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift up. Lift up your energy. Lift up your mantra. Exhale, forward fold. Lunge, left leg steps back. Knee down. Sweeping up. Feel the aliveness coursing through your legs. Lifting it up. Plank. Exhale, lower down. Cobra or lower cobra. Breathe in, open your heart. Exhale, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, left leg steps through. You are enough, Darcy. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands back to the heart. Take in a big full breath. Congratulate yourself if you caught yourself on the way, kind of with that tape coming in, squashing you down, especially if the transitions were a little rough. Bring it in. I am enough, you are enough. B series with some fun vignettes. We're heading towards backbends. Inhale, reach up, come into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, step back into a plank. Inhale, press through your arms. Feel the aliveness come into your hands. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, cobra or low cobra. Exhale, downward dog or turbo dog. If you want to turn on turbo dog, wrap your shoulder blades towards your chest, bending your elbows. Warrior one with eagle arms. Inhale, left leg steps through. Right heel anchors, come up slowly. Exhale, eagle arms, right elbow on top. Big breath into your back, heart, and into your shoulders. Do a little head bobble here. So if any tension's accumulated in your neck, you can start to loosen it up. Crescent lunge with hands on the hips. Reach back, pivot your back heel up, and then bend your knee. Feel for strongly tucking your tailbone down towards the floor and telescope, lift your rib cage up. Mantra right there. Easy twisting lunge. Bring your hands down, right knee under your hip. You get the benefit of seeing front and back view here. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist. Hook, right tip of the elbow against the thigh. Make a fist with your right hand, left hand on top. Press down. Inhale, open and expand your chest. Exhale, relax your neck. Release. Press back onto all fours. Grab your rolled up mat. Bring the rolled up mat underneath you for cobra over the roll. Hands come forward under your shoulders. Back up your knees. And exhale, lay your belly right at the center point onto your roll. Uncurl the toes. Cobra over a rolled up mat can be really great for those of you that have lower back pain or any digestive issues, and you'll feel why immediately. Hands come forward. Inhale, gently press through your belly to rise up. Exhale, glide your shoulders towards your hips. Create this softening around where you feel your belly on the roll. Release. Hands come beside your chest. Press up. Move the rolled up mat off to the side. Downward dog. Exhale, glide back. Warrior one with eagle arms. Inhale, right leg steps forward. Coming up, left elbow on top. Bring in deep, encouraging breath into your heart and your chest. Let it start right there at the heart. The heart is a great internal tool to help spread out the mantra and the energy from it all through your cells. Crescent warrior, hands on the hips to traction the back. Pivot, back heel up, press down, lengthen your tailbone towards the floor, and bend your left knee. Inhale, lift your chest and your front ribs up. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Elbows hugging in. Steady out your eyes if you feel a little bit unsteady or wobbly. Easy twisting lunge. Knee down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hook, elbow against the thigh. Press down. Inhale, lengthen your chest away from your belly. Give yourself some more room to breathe. Exhale, relax your neck. Untwist. Hands back to the floor. Knee under you, grab your rolled up mat. Cobra over the roll. Exhale, lay down. Tuck your tailbone, press actively down through your feet. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bring your shoulders back and feel them slide towards your hips. Inhale, pull with your hands, pull and shine your heart forward. Exhale, press through your feet, energize your legs. Exhale, come down. Hands beside the chest, press up. Move the mat off to the side, downward facing dog. Wrap, elbows in, triceps face the back of your legs. Warrior one with archer. Inhale, left leg steps through. Right heel pivots down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, bend your left elbow and sweep your right hand back behind you. Darcy's using a strap. It's great to use your tools in these poses. It gives you better access. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press through your feet. So you start to engage your root system. Exhale, release. Second arm side. Reach, right arm up, left hand back. Switch the strap as needed. Breathe into your armpit all the way around the front of your chest. And feel for also pressing down through your feet. So you make these connective lines inside. You grow your intention internally. I am enough. You are enough. Twisting warrior. Exhale, hook. Right elbow up against the outer left thigh. Make a fist. Plonk. Hands stacking. Forearms stacking. Open your chest. If this is too strong, set your right knee down, coming into twisting lunge. Feel the support of your feet and your legs. Hugging the inner legs towards the pubic bone, so you're gathering that energy up. Lounge lunge, one of my favorite poses. Bring your right thigh down, pad your knee as needed. Right hand comes about 4 inches to the front line of your shoulder. Turn a little bit to the left. Face your left knee. Ease your right rib cage, your right hip, all the way down towards the floor. Feel for full strength breathing here, where your breath feels empowering. Ease on out, press back to all fours. Knees up or down, exhale, lower to the floor. Boat with shoulder shrugs. Bring your legs together. Bring your hands about 4 to 6 inches off to the sides of your chest. Strong tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, head comes up, feet come up just a little bit. Exhale, squeeze shoulders and elbows towards each other. Inhale, lower halfway down, the neck stays relaxed. Exhale, come up, squeeze shoulders and elbows towards each other. Squeeze inner legs towards each other. Inhale, lower halfway down. Spread your toes, spread your breath, upper back. Exhale, come up, squeeze shoulders, elbows, inner legs. Inhale, come down, hands beside the chest. Exhale, downward dog or turbo dog. Pull belly up towards your spine. Warrior one with archer arms. Inhale, right leg steps forward. Coming up, right arm bends, left arm comes back behind you. Use the strap. Another great way to work too is to put your hand up on your elbow like this and reach your elbow up to your hand. So if that irritates the bottom shoulder, that's another great option. Stay connected to your feeling. Liberate your mind with your mantra. Second, archer arm position. Switch. Feel for creating space in your shoulders. And then breathe into that space. It's one thing to feel it, but then to breathe into it will build up that encouragement and that self-confidence. Put some energy in there. Twisting warrior. Hook, left elbow, outer edge of the thigh. Make a fist with the bottom hand, right hand presses. Again, that option, like in the last vignette, is to put the knee down. Relax your neck. I look down at my front foot. I feel like that helps support me in a balanced way. It also helps me relax my neck. If you feel pretty balanced though, you can release ear over bottom shoulder. The back leg supporting you. Press back through the outer edge of the heel. Lounge lunge. Spiral out, thigh down. Left hand forward, snuggle into your right knee. A little more detail, be on the thigh side of your back leg, so you're not on the outside of it. Your left shoulder climbing up near your ear, lengthening out from shoulder to hip. Ease out, hands and knees, step into plank. Pull in your abs, squeeze your legs, tweezer your inner thighs towards each other. Exhale, come down, shoulders pull away from the mat. Boat pose. If you cannot clasp your fingers, you can put a strap between your hands or reach around and grab underneath your glutes. It's called boat, grabbing both sit bones. Otherwise, clasp your hands here. Squeeze shoulder blades, inhale, lift your chest up. Raise up through the legs and soften in the back of your neck. Look straight down towards the floor. The tendency in some of these back bends is to start cranking on your neck like that. Bring the chin in so the neck muscles have ease to it. Breathe into your heart. Exhale, come down. Hands beside the chest. Long inhale, flood your lower back with breath. Exhale, downward dog. Wrap shoulder blades towards the chest. Warrior two. Inhale, left leg steps forward. Right heel spins down, come up. Sweep up through the arms. And exhale, relax your shoulders towards your hips. And give a little bit of a bend in the elbows and then turn your palms so that they face up. You have a more of a relaxed quality and flow to your arms and your shoulders. Makes it way easier to access your heart. Breathe in, receive. I am enough. Send it out. You are enough. Reverse warrior. Right hand slides to the calf or the hip, left arm up and over your ear. You can look down at your back foot for balance. Another great way to relax the neck, or hang ear over shoulder. Extending warrior variation. Breathe in, come up. Right arm behind your back. Exhale, left forearm on the thigh. Look down at your left forearm. Bring your forearm and your elbow close to your knee, not hooked in towards your ribs. Guide your left thigh forward and press back and down through the right foot. And relax your neck. Left ear over the bottom shoulder. Feel for arching your heart forward. Create a little mini back bend here. Exhale, untwist, and bring your hands down. Bring your knees down, grab your strap. Unloop your strap, have it close by. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Take your strap and now bring it around your right ankle. Coming into a one-legged bow variation. Prop up on your left forearm like what we did in Cobra, holding on to the right ankle and the right strap. Inhale, opening up. Feel the front of the chest open and press your right leg back to open from the collarbone all the way down to the hip. Release. Here's the tricky part. Switch to the second side. You may need to come up out of this. There's no real easy trick to this. Bring it around your left ankle. Sometimes it feels like you're just fumbling around. You'll get it. Bring your right forearm out. You want to traction your low back out. So you don't want to feel this compression or this kink in this back line. That's why using a strap is super helpful. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, pull with your right hand, pull your chest forward, and resist back a little bit with your left leg. Breathe space into the left side. Exhale, release. Set your strap off to the side. Hands beside the chest. Inhale, press into your hands, tuck tailbone. Down dog. Exhale, glide back. Warrior two. Inhale, right leg steps forward. Coming up, pull your shoulders down, elbows down, palms facing up. Inhale, telescope and lift your ribs up away from your hips. Exhale, press down into your legs. Feel like you're spreading your mat apart with your feet. That'll help you root deeper. If your breath is feeling tight or you're starting to struggle, ease up out of it a little bit until you feel a sense of calm inside. Reverse warrior. Reach back with your left arm, right arm over your head. Pull your shoulders away from your neck and your ears. When things feel a little unsteady, a little uncertain, like this pose sometimes can feel, root and anchor into the mantra. It's a perfect time, a great time, a fantastic time to bring that in. Things aren't always super easy or comfortable. Extending warrior variation. Breathe in, sweep up. Right forearm on the thigh, left arm sweeps behind your back. If you start to slide, just kind of heel toe in a little bit. Release your neck. Right forearm guides your right thigh away from the hip. Left outer edge of the foot presses down. Release. Bring your hands down, step back, put your knees down on the floor. Grab your rolled up mat, bring it between your thighs. Coming into a half camel variation, encouraging more space in the lower back. Hands on the hips, press down, angle your tailbone towards the yoga mat and turn on your sit bones, the base of your glutes. When you use these bigger muscles, it'll help support your lower back. Inhale, lift up through your chest and your ribs. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades in towards the spine. And bathe in each breath. Feel this tender arc in the front of your chest where the breath starts to lift up and underneath the front ribs. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher through your ribs, and exhale, release. Take the mat, put it out in front of you, and grab your strap. We're easing into a deeper back bend. Bow with a strap over a roll. If the roll ever feels like it's too much or your belly muscles are just too tender, you can do this on the floor. You don't have to use a roll. I found using a roll, though, has really helped heal my lower back from an injury. And when I used to have a lot of cramps in my belly from moon cycle, it really helped break up that congestion. So if you haven't tried it before, do so. Make a loop with your strap. And you want it to be pretty big. Take it now through your ankles. Doing this when you're on your belly, it's just way too difficult. So let's take the easy road on that. Lay down over your rolled up mat. Snuggle in. You want it about midway or closer towards the pubic bone, not super high up near your diaphragm. Then reach back, grab your strap. You can work this variation one arm at a time like I'm demoing here and like Darcy will be doing, or if you're hot enough, working with both hands grabbing the strap. Elbows in, inhale, open up through your chest. It's about 5 breaths each arm, or about 10 breaths up here. And the number is just that, it's just a number. It's where you can breathe, where you can stay connected to your intent of practicing today. That rolled up mat's a great metaphor right now for when things get uncomfortable, how you can use your mantra. This is where your being response-able comes in. You're able to respond when things are challenging. You're bringing in that skill set right here. Ease on out. Let go of the strap. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press up off of the rolled up mat. Move it off to the side. Take your strap out. This is practice really, right? It doesn't look all perfect like it does in a lot of the yoga videos. Real life there. Coming back into downward dog. Feel around where that rolled up mat was in your belly. Feel the new energy in there. Pigeon. Bring left knee to your chest. Slide your knee through. Slide right leg back towards the back edge of your mat. Bring your knee so that it's centered with your belly and your pubic bone, your heels tucked back. Walk your hands forward, extending over the front edge of your mat. We're in front of this beautiful being that's in front of me. I am enough. You are enough. Inhale, lift up about halfway. Walk your hands over to the left. Twisting pigeon. Soften at the elbows. Create an ease and an unwind down the right side. Come on back to center. Twisting pigeon, sternum towards foot. This is where you can angle your shin to be parallel with the top edge of your mat. If this is too challenging on this front knee or even the back knee, bend the back knee like this. You can also put a block underneath the hip. Sternum towards the foot. Pull, kind of like in Cobra, pull and traction your chest forward. And feel for the let go point in your left hip. Press through the outside edge of your left foot. Pigeons are an amazing way to unwind tension in your hips. It's also a great counter pose for back bends. Come on back to center, downward facing dog. Curl your back toes under, press back. Separate your feet about hip width apart. Angle your tailbone a little bit towards your heels. Bending the elbows, just a little squeezing through inner upper arms. Adding this little extra quiver to maintain the energy, feeling alive, not super sleepy. Pigeon, right knee through. Oftentimes in back bends, kind of get into this dreamy state. It's really helpful to quicken your blood a little bit to stay present. Knee lining up with your navel. Traction, come forward. Feel for your own rate of releasing, where your body lets you in. And the breath is very peaceful. Press down through your right hip. Twisting pigeon towards the thigh. Lift up just enough to walk your hands over to the right. Drape over your leg. Feel the lines from the left shoulder back to the left pointed toes. Twisting pigeon, sternum towards foot. Come on up. Adjust the shin. Maybe even adjusting that back leg. Flex your foot, your right foot. Sternum, chest towards the foot. Come down. Soften at the jaw. When you hold tension in your face, it starts to tighten up more into your hips and your pelvis. There's those huge connection lines there. Start at your mouth. Let it go, let it soften, and feel the way it spills downward towards your pelvis. Come back into neutral. Press back into downward facing dog. Knees come down, child's pose. Forehead comes down to the mat, hands beside the feet. Big breath from your upper back, spreading wide across the shoulders. Exhale, feel your hips settle down towards your feet. Hands press down on the mat. Bring yourself up. Lay down over onto your back. Come from the side, neck is relaxed. Spinal twist. Bring your knees up towards your chest, arms out into a T position. Inhale, hug your knees in. Exhale, twist your knees towards the right, look to the left. Right hand comes over to the left side ribs. Feel for your breath underneath your hands. Second side, right hand comes out, pull in your belly, switch, left knee follow, left leg leads, right knee follows, exhale over and up. Left hand comes over to the side ribs. Feel for fully saturating the right ribs, and with great sensitivity, feel it through your left hand. Come out, left hand comes back out from the shoulder. Pull in your belly, lead with the right leg. Back release, right ankle up, right hand between your legs. Hold on to left shin or behind at the hamstrings. If you feel like you need a little more support for your low back, you can put your left foot down, hands on the thighs, and press your thighs away from your hips. Either will work for releasing out of the back bends. Release. Second side. Left ankle up, left hand threads through. Draw the right knee in very, very close, feeling for the left hip starting to unwind and release into the left side of your low back. Release. Final relaxation. If you feel like your low back is a little vulnerable, it needs a little more unwinding, prop your knees together. Otherwise, extend your legs straight out. You can even put a bolster under your knees. Shoulders come down away from the ears and palms facing up. Let go of Ujjayi, that audible whisper breath. Feel for resting and digesting the energy that you created in your practice today. If you have the extra time, stay a while longer. Otherwise, bend your knees, roll over to your side, and stay a breath. Press yourself up. Use both hands, center your head back over your spine. Reseat yourself, crossing your feet. Hands come to your heart, and take a few extra breaths, connecting in with a mantra. I encourage you to use this new tool of I am enough and you are enough, and take this out into your life. And when you need it, use it. Namaste.